Miss B back with Frozen Sweet Tooth. We are continuing on with our Scoops Ahoy series for the month of October. Alright, so today's flavor is Mint Flare. Mint Flare. Mint Flare is described as a mint ice cream with chocolate chunks and rainbow confetti. I'm not quite sure about this flavor. I love mint ice cream. That's probably one of my favorite flavors. Mint, peppermint, candy cane, anything minty and ice cream is so delicious. I approve on the chocolate chunks. I think that's going to be good. I'm a little questionable about the rainbow confetti. We'll see how that is. Taking a look, it's very pink. Even though the ice cream's right here on the container, I think the pink surprised me. Initially when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking bubble gum, not necessarily mint. But let's give it a try. It's all about the flavor, right? I appreciate the mint flavor in this. You definitely, first bite, even before I took a bite, smelling the ice cream, you can smell the mint. You definitely can taste the mint. The fudge pieces are interesting. It kind of just reminds me of mint chocolate chip ice cream, if I'm being real. This really just seems like mint chocolate ice cream that decided to cosplay as bubblegum. So it tastes like mint ice cream, but it's dressed up as something totally different. Because yeah, when you initially look at this, you don't think mint, but that's what I'm tasting. The fudge pieces are, really just those chocolate chip, bittersweet chocolate chip pieces in there. The little confetti pieces are basically just sprinkles. I'll see if I'm tasting anything different there. Yeah, the confetti is sprinkles. And so, you know how sprinkles kind of have that chalky taste to them? That's what's going on in there. So, yeah, not bad. It's not bad. It's mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's what it is. That's what this is. I think I was just expecting something different. I think that's why I'm kind of trying to see if there's any other way to describe it, but there's not. What I just put in my mouth was mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's just pink. It's pink and it's got some sprinkles in it. I honestly am not the biggest fan of sprinkles. Like, they don't really do much. They're pretty. The mint though is very prominent, as I mentioned, and then the chocolate's good too. The ice cream itself, so I've had it sitting out for maybe about 5-10 minutes, so it's definitely, good. It's got that, it's had enough time to kind of thaw a little bit. I'm still getting like a grainy, there's like a grainy texture to this ice cream that I wouldn't necessarily say I enjoy. And it's not grainy as in it's too frozen and it's icy. It's grainy as in, or is it the sprinkles? And I'm like, I don't know. So I'm not feeling that. I'm not really jamming with the grainy texture. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. Let's break down and rate the Mint Flare ice cream. So, flavor, mint chocolate chip ice cream. I've said it multiple times already, but yeah, that's what you're getting with this. The mint is delicious, refreshing. The chocolate is decent. The sprinkles don't really add flavor. I think that's more just for a little flair, hence the name. But flavor, yeah, I would give flavor, you know, 3.5. It was delightful, but not necessarily anything I'd be raving about. And then as far as for add-ins, so we're talking about the sprinkles and the chocolate chips. In the initial first scoop that I dished out, there's definitely quite a bit of sprinkles in there. I actually only had one fudge piece, the chocolate chip. I only had one of those, so I had an array of sprinkles, which I'm not a big fan of sprinkles. It didn't really add to the flavor or the enjoyment, but the actual chocolate chips, the part that, you know, could have made it a little bit better, there was only one in the scoop that I took, so yeah, they could work on that a little bit. So for ingredients and add-ins, I'm gonna actually give it a 2. For quality, so quality, I'm thinking of texture, you know, just the enjoyment of the ice cream, the density of the ice cream, the, you know, is it airy and fluffy or is it more dense with heavy cream? So this one is definitely more on the airy side. Some of the brands that, you know, are kind of in the price range of like $4 to $6, you'll notice that their ice creams are a little bit more fluffy because as they're making it, there's a lot more air that's in this container than maybe some of the higher end brands that you might purchase. So this definitely is more of a lighter ice cream as far as the density. Texture though, was not a fan of the texture at all. There's something grainy, very grainy going on in this, and I didn't enjoy it. And I was trying to figure out, like, was it the sprinkles or, you know, runoff from the sprinkles? I'm not quite sure what it is, but something in this formula just didn't kick it with me. Quality, I'm gonna give it a 2. So overall, mint flair is gonna get about a 2.5. Wouldn't say I'm not gonna finish it and check it in the trash, but I also wouldn't say I'd buy this flavor again. You know, when it comes to the texture and when it comes to the add-ins and kind of just like the airy flavor, the airiness of the ice cream, you know, it was alright.